All right, we are ready here. I'm going to start recording, and I'm super excited to be on the call right now. We have, like I said, some people traveling, etc. But today I'm going to be. Some people say, "Well, your title is Unleashed and Naked." What that means? It's simple. I'm going to be very raw with the things that we need in the business. And I'm going to base in two things that happened this week. On Monday, Adrian talked about many things. One of them, creating your story, sharing your story. And yesterday, Freda was talking about this is a real business. And that's something that we have to keep in mind. This business is so easy to get in, that's very easy to get out. And that's why many people don't take it seriously. And I'm being straight here because this is a real business. When we are sitting up here, like Fred was saying, it's a big business. Now, it's why we have to have the tools that we have. Why we don't have to be afraid of investing in ourselves. And that includes going to events, getting the right tools, because it's funny when people say, okay, I'm ready to do everything and I'm going to do everything I can. Well, that would be great. For example, that you have a Zoom, and even that the Zoom is free. Oh, well, I'm not ready for that. Even if you are afraid to be on camera, very important that you have your Zoom. Very important that you have the app. And although we have a free app, I love the part that is paid because it make you do more things. You can do more things, and that's why it's so important to have it. But it's very important that we invest in ourselves. When I started in this business, I literally didn't have any money. I sold my color TV, my microwave. I borrowed money from my first person just to get in. And then I bought a big package. And on top of that, I bought like $400 in tools. There were brochures, flyers, catalogs, etc. You don't have to do any of that today except the new brochure that the company introduced, the catalog. But it was much more expensive. I had to buy audio cassettes, VHS, etc. Because we were using those tools to present, and the expense to build the business was bigger. And I didn't have any money. I was totally broke, literally. It's why I had to borrow money and sell. We didn't have a TV for a while. By the way, it was great because then I could be on the phone all the time. But it's so important that we remember this is a real business, serious business. When we get in, we don't get in to say, you know what, I'm going to try it for 2 weeks to see if it works. I've heard that so many times, or for a month, or just for the next 3 months. No, you are going to get in and make it work. I remember one of the most successful person that I met in network marketing. Her name is Susan Sly. We're very good friends, and some of you probably know her. She has become a multi-million dollars, not only earner, but she has started several companies on software, etc. And she said we were starting about the same time in the company we were before. She started a little before me, and she said, I'm gonna do this until I succeed. She didn't have a success before. She was sleeping in the sofa with one of their friends, and she did it. Ken Porter, another very successful, and some of you maybe heard the name of that person. He was $1 million income earner. He said the same thing. He said, I don't give, when I met him in the company, I was together with him too. He said, I set up the goal of becoming successful. I didn't give myself a time limit and said, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna get out. No, he said, I'm gonna make it succeed because he said he was coming from the investment world. And he said, I see so many people successful. And in the investment world, when I was working with Wall Street people, etc., well, that was way more complex. I can be successful here. And he did it. He became a multi-million dollars income earner, and he had tons of houses in St. George, Southern Utah. I was in one of his houses that he bought that was 25,000 square feet. He sold it because he couldn't find his kids. He had 10 kids, and they were lost all the time. And this is serious. That's why he told me. But anyway, we have to keep that in our mindset. We are getting into this because this is a business, not to do it. Well, let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I'm going to be in the call. And I want to be raw because that's the way that I felt that this business has to be. My first upline didn't have a clue what he was doing, and neither do I. It's why we learn together. But as soon as we start seeing the people who are successful, all of them, they have a really strong goal of succeed. Almost the first year, I was an epic failure, as people call it. I was not making money. My biggest check was like $500 in a whole month because they didn't pay for per week. But I was making 50. My first check was $17.50. Maybe you heard that call, and then was like $25, and then like $60. That's what I was making. Most people would say after the third month, because they were paying monthly, they would have said, you know what? This doesn't work. 30 bucks, $100. I cannot live with that. But by the way, this is a secret. When you make $20 and $30 and $50, when you keep the focus in the business start growing geometrically. Because little by little, at first you don't see much. It's when a person plant a seed, or when a farmer plant a seed. He or she doesn't see the plant until a while, and then start growing and eventually become whatever they are planting in. And that's very important. Now, and I just want to make sure that we have this on our mindset. Now, this is another mistake many people see. People that are full-time, like we are, like many people are full-time, they are income earners, but we didn't start it like that. Some people have in their mindset that they have to be full-time. They don't. If you say that you have only 5 hours a week or 4 hours a week, those 4 or 5 hours is business action. And in another call, we're going to go a little more into that, but it's just action, prospecting. Because in an hour, you can connect with a lot of people because your purpose is very simple. Your purpose is to get people to the information. It could be something recorded. It could be something live Zoom call or in person. That's your purpose. And very important that you do it with your upline, with your leaders. And let me tell you why I say that too. How many of you have sponsored somebody and the person called you back? I talked to everybody and everybody say no, but you have not had the first three-way call with that new person. As soon as that person say that, you know that the person is lying or is started wrong. Even if you tell the person, don't talk to anybody, you can invite people. That's it. And if the people ask you, well, what is it? They say, why I want to invite you to blank? Because I don't know how to explain it, but I'm super excited. Listen to my partner, listen. But not to say much. Many people, what happened, and that's normal because when we watch a movie, we are so excited that we start telling the whole story. But for us, we think that we are saying something perfect, but the other person just here, and you can make money, and then you can walk in water, and then we have the products and the PDR, and then the product just two legs, and the person is sitting there. What the heck, 2 legs, PDR? What the heck, the person is talking? Because we were so excited, and we are mixing everything, and we think in our mind that we are doing it perfectly. We are not, unless you have been in the industry. And even if you have been in the industry, always three-way calls are really powerful. Many times I call or Mark Ewell or Holly Corbin to do three-way calls with them, even that we have earned over $8 million in this industry. Because the third person gives you even more credibility. But again, this business is a serious business. If you had invested in a franchise, $100,000, $500,000, $1 million franchise, you're not going to say, if this doesn't work in 2 weeks, I'm out. And you know the cool thing? That the potential is bigger than many franchises that cost $500,000 and $1 million. The potential in our business is incredible. And where you can find a business that you can start, that you can have create a six-figure residual income. When I mean residual, eventually when it's built, you are getting paid every week. There are businesses that you probably can start as a consultant and you are very good and you start making 100,000, but the day that you don't work, you don't eat or you don't get money. You don't have a residual income. Some people are really good on the internet selling stuff. And I have a friend that I sponsor him here. We have not started the business yet, but the reason he came here is because he's a really good internet marketer. He sells between $5 to $10 million every year. But when he's not promoting, he's not making money. And he's an excellent internet marketer. And he told me a couple of months ago, he said, George, he understands network marketing. I have to create a residual income. He got sick. And for about 3 months, he couldn't produce. And although he had the savings, etc., he got worried, say, I don't have a residual income. Like you have some investments, but I love the idea of network marketing. It's better that I explore it now. Because yeah, again, you can sell a lot. People I know that are great salespeople. They're in real estate. I was in real estate, and they can sell anything. They can make money right away. But the important thing is to create a residual. It's why this is a big business. Let me share the screen. I'm going to go kind of quick through this because most of you know this. But this is a business. This is a fact. I have it there. Okay, perfect. It's a fact. Again, now, let's connect now. And when I say now, as soon as you get off the phone, you're going to do what I'm going to show you. You take a picture of the screen if you want to. You can go to ourlegacymakers.com and we have many scripts that you can use too. But you just need your phone and your computer or iPad or your computer. If you want to use just your computer or just your phone, although I recommend to use a lot of the phone, and your app, you need the app. This is something else, by the way. Many people don't use the app because they are scared of technology, or they say, I don't get it. You know the best way to get it? To start playing with it. And now there are videos that in the app, one of the contests that we have now, the person that sent the most links, one of them is the more you watch the videos of training, you can go to the app and you can be trained on everything, even in things that are very deep. And if you watch those videos, as soon as you watch a video and you do what they tell you in the video, I tell you, and in the first 10 minutes, you are going to be an expert on the first part. And then the whole app, after every video, every time you finish, you apply what they're teaching you, and you are going to be an expert. The app is simple. It's really simple. We just have to do it. But anyway, Adrian talked on Monday about the story, the template, and I'm going to add one more. Where you were before, 3, where you are now, and what is your goal. This is the future, past, present, and future. And then why you are sharing with them. And the reason this is important, and we have talked about the story, by the way, Adrian was not the first time on Monday. Probably we have done it like 4 or 5 times, plus is on the website. And the reason we talk so much about this is because the story is so darn important part of your life. And by the way, you can use this template for everything. Let's suppose that you're talking to a friend about visage. And you say, before I had problems with my skin, I didn't like the way it looks. Now I'm using Visage, and not only I look better, but I feel better because I didn't know what's going to help me on my feelings, the way they feel, etc. And my goal is to look so amazing that I know all my challenges in the skin are going to be gone. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because I know you want to have an extraordinary skin. And by the way, and you cannot, just telling our experience, we can make money. By the way, how long did it take me? By the way, I came up with that right now. I can do it with anything. When you have the template, it's very simple to come with everything. Cash in the past, I was broke or I was working in my job, I didn't like it, but now I'm making some money. I'm not millionaire yet, but I'm getting paid part-time. And my future is that I'm going to get paid so much that I'm going to quit my job. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because I wanted to do it with you. Let's do this together. The potential is enormous. Again, how long did it take me to do that? You are posting on Facebook a video, and you can say, let me tell you what happened to me. In the past, I always was challenged with energy, looking for something for energy. And now I start using these products. I feel, you see, I have not said the name. I feel great. I feel more energy than ever. And these products, by the way, they have blind studies. They are in medical journals, the PDR, no, it's the medical journal. And the reason I love this is because now I can see myself hiking. When I travel, I'm not going to get tired. And the reason I'm sharing with you guys is because probably some of you know somebody that would like to have more energy. And by the way, just a sub note, when you share your experience, you can make money. Again, this is a video. It's less than a minute long. Okay, hold on a second. I don't know. All right. It's less than a minute long. And it's why the template is so powerful. It's why what Adrian said on Monday is so powerful. And of course, we add to that what we heard about the business when Freda was talking about the power of the business. But you know the story, and this is probably the most powerful tool that you have. Now, the business is simple. The facts are simple to start, huge income potential, very acceptable, flexible, low investment, treat it like a business and we'll pay you as a business. Now, it's so simple to start, so easy to get in, that's so easy to get out. We are not committed really strong enough to many times to succeed with this business. Something something that is cool is that the investment, we are basically eating it. Even if we've got a big package and we decide, okay, I don't want to do it, then still you have enough products for a while. Think about that. It's not like you are getting into a business, you buy a franchise, the franchise crash, and you don't have anything. You had just paper that told you that you could make a lot of money. Here you're getting products. And when we treat it like a business, it's going to pay us as a business. It's really powerful. Now, text message. And this is something that you can copy this or go to the internet and we have different other ones, or just take a picture of this. Just send messages to people and on your phone. Could be, by the way, also on Facebook. I sent yesterday morning, when we were in one of the calls, I sent about 9 and I sent like 5 more, and I have 5 people that already respond to me. And I send that to the scary list. I call it the eagle list. Some people call it the chicken list, but chicken don't fly. I want the eagle list. It's people that I'm afraid to talk to because they're successful. And some of them have not made as much money as me, but they have been successful. But still, I feel nervous calling sometimes them, believe it or not. And I call people that are more successful than me in different areas, not only network marketing, but they have great circles of influence. And I have a few responses, and I know I'm going to have more, but I have those 5, 2 of them are people that are huge in the industry, and they are not doing anything right now. They are living off their investments. And I called them. I didn't put in my mind saying, well, they have a lot of money. Probably they are not going to look at this. Because it's people I know. And they responded. I sent them to all of them. I think half of the messages were Facebook, half of the messages my phone. That's it. We have not connected in a while. What's up? These people that you have not talked in a long, long time. And I have a lot of people that have not connected in years. I have it on my phone. I have it on Facebook. Tons. I'm working on a project. I would like to bounce it past you. In other words, you want the opinion of the person. People love to give opinions, by the way. That is very important. This is what you're going to do. As a matter of fact, you're going to do as soon as you're at the caller, you can start doing it now. Yesterday, when I was with a small group, they were doing it right away. They were sending texts to people right away. Now, let's connect now. And the social media, this is the happy birthday. I love this technique. It's called the happy birthday. Let me see if I can connect to Facebook right now and show you how it works. If you are in social media, you're on Facebook, depending on how many friends you have, but if you have more than 300 or 400 or 500 followers and friends, almost all every day, you're going to have people, it's their birthday. And let me show you what you do. Okay, let me see if I can share my screen, my phone. Okay. All right. Okay, let me go to social media. All right, there is Facebook. Now, the way to find out is just, well, it's already there because I was doing it yesterday. You write birthdays, and then all the people, oh, wow, a couple of them are big hitters. I better connect with them. They tell you whose birthday is today, but look, something cool that happened too. It's thinking, it's so slow. It told you about the people that the birthday was recent. And I sent today happy birthday to, no, yesterday, today I had not done it yesterday, happy birthday to several people, and also to people that I miss, and people that are going to have their birthdays. The reason I like people that I miss telling the birthday the same day, or I do it 1 or 2 days in advance, is because they are not going to see my message. Excuse me, they are going to see my message. But if I try to do it today, it's so into all these messages, especially the person has a lot of friends. They can have 100, 200, 500, even 1,000 people saying happy birthday. However, if you do it the same day, send a private message. I always like to send a private message instead of being on the wall. Very, very important. But again, you see here, past birthdays. That's so cool. Upcoming birthdays. That's really cool. Really cool. Let me stop here. Okay, happy birthday. Hey, let's talk sometime next week before happy birthday. I want to be the first one to say happy birthday or after. Let's talk sometimes in a couple of days. The reason you don't talk right away with a person that just have a birthday or is having a birthday is because they are going to be busy. But make sure you send that message. And it's really cool because then you have a excuse to talk to the person, even if you don't know the person. It's so important. It's a great way. And then you just start a conversation. Remember, listen to them, ask them what are they doing, and then tell your story and invite them to a presentation. But it's simple. It's very simple. You can find it, by the way, so you want to know how it looks. This was on the phone. Let's go here. Facebook. Okay, you here on the left side, when you see this, you click down, you're going to see the birthday somewhere there, right? Here's the birthday. And then again, you have everybody. That's the birthday, recent birthdays, the same thing. As you see, it's really cool way to start a conversation with a person. If you are in LinkedIn, many times they tell you when a person have a change or job and even birthdays, you can do the same thing. But this is so powerful. Now, when they respond, just a small talk, like I say to the person, hey, how are you doing? What are you doing these days? Let me tell you what happened to me. Adrian used that headline because when you tell somebody, and by the way, don't tell the person, let me tell you what happened to me and start talking. No, leave a pause because it's like the mystery pause. Let me tell you what happened to me. And then be quiet for about 5 seconds. And then start. Sometimes people say, are you there? What happened to you? And it's only 5 seconds. But 5 seconds on the phone is long. And if you are you're writing on social media or sending a text, wait a little, about 5 seconds before you write. Before you know before I don't have this energy, I was feeling crappy. By the way, I misspelled that. But anyway, now I'm very excited because I feel amazing, and I found a way that I can actually can create another income. My goal is to get out of my job. Although I love my job, I can't work so many hours. I don't want to do this for my rest of my life. And the reason I love it, I'm doing this or I'm sharing this with you is because I would like to partner with you. If it's a person that you don't know very well, I know you probably know people that are looking for ways to expand themselves, to feel better. And the person is going to say, well, what about me? Very, very powerful. Do this and start doing it today. And the reason I said using the app, because at the app, you can go into the app and actually send, for example, you are talking, they say, listen to this guy. This is a scientist. His grandfather was the guy that discovered one of the vitamin B's. And let me show you what he has now in his hand, what he created. Sell it that way, not say, because that's the truth. And Dr. Dan, of course, he has incredible accolades too. And show the video. And they say, and by the way, you can make money after you watch the video. I show you how you can make money. By sharing our story, by sharing that video. Simple. I know people say, well, if it's so simple, why most people don't do it? I wish I had the answer. Why most people don't do it? And the reason is because we are limiting ourselves. And the invitation is very simple. If I gave you a link to could be a Zoom presentation, a video that explains the whole thing, would you click on it and watch it? Or would you go to if I always say, if I give you blank that explain everything, would you click and watch it? This is the best invitation that you can do. And then you do the follow-up. Make sure you do the follow with your upline if you are brand new, if you even feel comfortable. But and then you can tell them, by the way, I'm going to call you back with one of my partners and actually my coach, my mentor, because he or she can explain better this. Okay, let me get out of here. Okay. As you see, it's very simple. It's not even 10 o'clock. And I went through the basics of this business. Even if that's the only thing that you're doing in the whole business, you're going to be really successful. It's a question of consistency and persistency, and never to give to quit, never to quit, never to give up. Somebody asked, let me see, what is the best video? I think that's what it's asking. What is the best introductory video? What is the best introductory video? Okay, one video is by the way, you are not watching my screen? Oh no, I thought I was sharing everything. No, well, let me go really quick because to show you, I was sharing. Yes, I was sharing. Were you looking at the presentation? Anybody can say something or, oh, yes? Okay, perfect. All right. Interesting. Okay, let me get out of here because yeah, I was trying to. But anyway, the fact is that this consistency and persistency and never give up is going to be success. You're going to be successful. It sounds very simple. And in your mind, when you are looking at the presentation, this is very simple, but then suddenly stop us. And it's our subconscious that's fighting us, saying, hey, it was so simple. Why not everybody's doing it? That's the subconscious. And we probably don't even hear that. Probably we don't even hear that. And again, going back to what I said about at the beginning, this is a real serious business. Because one of my mentors years ago, his name is Richard Cole. He was talking about how he could be in the same resort that Donald Trump could be. He's from New York, Richard Cole. While Donald Trump was walking with a lot of bodyguards, he said, I didn't need any bodyguard because they didn't know I was. But he was making over $2.5 million a year and he could go to any place. But he didn't need bodyguards. Many people probably look at the person, oh, probably a retired person, sold his or her house or their house, and that's why he has some money or won the lottery because nobody knows you. And that's good. But the potential is enormous, and you keep getting that residual income, consistently. We are in a company that's starting out because still the first 5 years, in my opinion, is starting out where you are creating the basis. You can create an empire, even if it's earning 100,000 a year. What would be the difference in your life if you have a six-figure income every year? Even if you go on vacation, you still get every week, I don't know, $2,000, $3,000 every week. Now, what is the best introduction video to show someone? Depending on what you are talking about. If you are talking to a person about the products, just say what I said about the scientists. I said, this guy is the grandson of one of the guys, the scientist that discovered one of the vitamin B. And this guy is an incredible scientist too. He has incredible accolades and he just discovered something that's helping a lot of people. Let me send you a video and tell me your response if you are talking. And because that scientist, by the way, there's an incredible business because we are opening business centers all over the world right now in 14 countries. When you say it that way, people say, whoa, what is it? And then, or invite them right away into a presentation. The reason I say use your app is because in your app, you can do, as a matter of fact, let me show you something really quick that I'm going to share with the app. Okay. It's coming. Sometimes takes longer than I thought. I wonder, it's not the distance to the phone, to the computer, because definitely I'm next to. But one of the things is you can, let me go up. Okay, you see that number 7777? Okay, you can subscribe to our group, and you're going to start receiving different things that we have in our app that we are going to be creating right now. The only one has been created. We are testing it right now. Actually, I'm going to play the video. Hold on a second. Can stop because I have to find it. Well, no, I'm going to play it here on the channel. Okay. And just tell me what you think about the video. This is one of the testing videos I have. It's 5 minutes. And you tell me what you think. Let me switch the channel. All right, here it is. Okay, let me share right now.
Using the right weight matter.
Let me wait because right now there is an advertisement. Let me skip the ad. Okay, let me share now.
Our world is full of conveniences.
Fast
Fast
food,
food,
started playing
processed
already.
snacks.
Let me make sure we are sharing first. Okay, and you tell me if you can hear it, just post it or something like that. As soon as, okay, I'm gonna start playing it.
Our world is full of conveniences. Fast food, processed snacks, and endless entertainment options are at our fingertips. But this modern lifestyle comes at a cost. We are bombarded with toxins, from the air we breathe to the food we eat. Our bodies struggle to process these chemicals, leading to inflammation and disease. Adding to this burden is the alarming lack of nutrients in our food. The result? A health crisis of unprecedented proportions. Chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and cancer are on the rise. We are experiencing an epidemic of obesity, fatigue, and brain fog. But it doesn't have to be this way. We can reclaim our health by addressing the root causes of these problems. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing nutrients. This natural process is exacerbated by the nutrient-poor diets many of us consume. The result is a vicious cycle. We don't get enough nutrients, so our bodies function poorly, leading to further nutrient deficiencies. This downward spiral manifests in countless ways. Our immune systems weaken, making us susceptible to infections. Energy levels plummet, leaving us feeling tired and sluggish. Brain function declines, impacting our memory, focus, and mood. The impact of toxins is also amplified as we age. Our bodies become less efficient at eliminating these harmful substances, leading to a buildup in our tissues and organs. This toxic overload further contributes to inflammation, oxidative stress, and chronic disease. The good news? We can break this cycle. By replenishing our bodies with the essential nutrients they crave, we can support optimal function, enhance our resilience, and age vibrantly. Faced with these health challenges, many people turn to supplements for a quick fix. But not all supplements are created equal. Conventional supplements often fall short in several ways. Firstly, they frequently use synthetic ingredients that are poorly absorbed by the body. These isolated vitamins and minerals lack the synergistic benefits of whole foods, meaning they don't provide the same level of nourishment. Secondly, many conventional supplements contain fillers, binders, and artificial colors and flavors that can actually harm our health. These additives offer no nutritional value and can contribute to digestive issues, allergies, and other health problems. Thirdly, the supplement industry lacks transparency. It's often difficult to determine the quality of ingredients, the manufacturing processes used, and the efficacy of the final product. This lack of transparency makes it challenging to make informed decisions about our health. Reclaiming your health. The power of whole food supplements. Imagine a different approach to supplementation, one that harnesses the power of nature for real, lasting results. This is the promise of whole food supplements, crafted using real whole foods, preserving their nutritional integrity. You get a complex matrix of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and phytonutrients. This approach offers significant advantages: gentler on your digestive system and absorbed more effectively. They provide a broader spectrum of nutrients, recognized and utilized by your body in a way synthetic supplements cannot. Whole food supplements are an investment in your long-term health and well-being. Trust, transparency, and transformation are promised to you. We understand that choosing the right supplements can feel overwhelming. That's why we've dedicated ourselves to creating a line of whole food supplements that you can trust. Our products are backed by science, formulated with the highest quality ingredients, and manufactured with the utmost care. We believe in transparency. Our labels clearly list every ingredient, and we source our ingredients from trusted suppliers who share our commitment to quality and sustainability. We are constantly researching and innovating to ensure that our supplements meet the evolving needs of our customers. But our commitment goes beyond just providing high-quality products. We strive to empower you with the knowledge and resources you need to make informed decisions about your health. We are passionate about educating our customers about the power of whole food nutrition and the transformative potential of our supplements. Your journey to wellness starts now. Take charge with nature's best. Optimal health is not a destination, it's a journey. It's about making conscious choices every day that support your well-being. It's about nourishing your body with real whole foods and supplementing wisely to fill in any nutritional gaps. We believe that everyone deserves to live a vibrant, healthy life. Our supplements are designed to support you on this journey, providing your body with the tools it needs to thrive. We invite you to experience the difference that whole food supplementation can make. Take charge of your health today. Choose supplements that nourish your body, respect your intelligence, and empower you to live your best life. Fill out the form below to learn more about these transformative supplements.
Okay.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on takeout every week.
Another commercial.
Track with Factor, fresh, never frozen meals at Air Fresh. This saves us so much time that we're chasing. I can get all the nutrition I need without having to obsess over it.
Okay. All right. Anybody, any comments before we go about the video?
That was amazing.
Thank
That
you.
was
Yeah,
fantastic.
That's
Love
great.
it.
yeah,
Love it, love it.
I wrote the script and Adrian put some of the slides. And of course, it's not my voice.
George, it's great. Where do we go to, how do we find it to
Who you
subscribe
want
to it?
this?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna put the link here right now. It's
Oh,
on the app.
thank you.
It's on the app in our tools, but I'm sure
Okay.
it's right now. I'm gonna have another training how to find it, but it's only for our
Okay.
team. This is not. Nobody else has done it. It's why I don't go straight in three because I want to make sure. But this is a great introduction because it works like a documentary.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
incredible.
it does.
But instead being a
Awesome
50
job.
minutes or 30 minutes documentary, it's only 5 minutes. But as you see, go to the different areas, why we need supplementation, why supplements are just a band-aid, because it's the truth, everything. And of course, I use a little AI to set up the script because I set up the points, I set up my script, and then I make it nicer without an accent.
George, I
I
have
love
a
your
question.
Excuse me?
I love your accent.
Yeah, I'm going to have another one with the accent, but it's going to be about the business. I'm working with it right now. It's going to be similar. It's going to be like 3 to 5 minutes, the same thing. But meanwhile, the link is on the right side. If you look at the YouTube, that's in our YouTube channel already.
George, where do we go in the app to put your 777 stuff? Do you know?
Yeah. I have to make sure because I talked to before the call last night. Before when I was preparing, I left a message with JJ because I couldn't find it. As soon as I find it, we tell you in another call because I couldn't find it for some reason. But as
But
soon
once
as
we can put that in there, this video will automatically be in our tools.
everything that we created that we want to share, PDF
Yes.
files, etc. For example, we have already the one-page PDF file. We have different things that we want to share with people. We have like 3 or 4 right now. And the
Great.
cool thing that you can share in your app and send it to somebody else. And like the cool thing about the app, you know when the person is visiting or if they are opening the presentation. It's one of the cool things at the app. And there are many cooler things coming that actually some of them you already can do. But they have to streamline some of the things because they have some little bugs. But it's so powerful. But this is going to be cool because you can, by the way, you're on your own, you can go to the channel, the link that I show you, and then you go to a place in the app that they said add media, and then you click add media, and when they say website, then you enter the, actually,
Yeah.
I go to you really
I've
quick.
seen that. I will say this on the app, it's way worth the money. It's way worth the money, you
Yeah.
guys. So like if you're contemplating, should I get it? Like I, in the last 5 days have been like using it a ton and it's so worth the money. I'm super excited that basically your library is going to be in our library and that's going to save us time. But I know of the unpaid version, you don't have the tools, right? But this with the paid version, that tools area is just awesome.
Yeah, this part of adding your video, yeah, you have to have the paid version.
Yeah.
And,
Hey, George, it's under more. If you go under more and then you click on business and then it says team access code.
oh, okay.
And then, but the thing is it 777?
4 sevens.
4.
7777.
Okay. So
Yeah.
then, but you have to have the paid version, guys.
Right.
So-
Probably for that. I know to add media you have to have, but I don't remember for sharing the team if you have to have the paid version. By the way, the video is there as you see it. It's right here.
Yeah. So I just did it, guys. It works. So you just go to the new app, you click on more, then you click on business, then it'll say team access code, and then you put in 7777 and you're in.
Oh, cool.
And then also
Perfect.
you'll get everything from George and Adrian, but also guys, with the paid version, you can add any video you want
Yes.
at the bottom under my tools. So I know someone said last night, this was the best Wellness Wednesday ever. You could add that to the bottom
Correct.
of your tools, and that could be something you send out. But the beauty of this app is that when you send it out, you know if they watched it. Whereas
Yeah.
if you just send it from YouTube, you don't know if they watched it.
Correct.
So someone asked me that earlier today. If you put everything in your media and send it through your media versus YouTube versus the website, then you can see if they watched it or not.
Correct. And look at this. Here is the part of when you click on my tools and add media on the same part of where it say web page, there on top where it say enter URL, that's where you have the link to any video that you want to share. Could be the presentation, the wellness, an example here. For example, we have, oops.
Do you
We
think it tracks that if they watch that too?
I don't remember if track the whole
Okay.
thing because it's an outside, but it knows that that it's opening it. Now we have the one-page pay plan for some people that want to have the one-page pay plan that we have. That's really cool. And by the way, these classes that you see there, when you click in there, it's going to show you what it is, and you can print it out. You can upload PDF files that we don't have. This is because it's our team. It's why the company doesn't have it there. And you see, we have the opportunity here. This is the opportunity that Corbin and Holly did. Also, we have here the one that Holly did. You see, it's really cool. You can see what the video is all about. I don't know why it comes like that. I have to see because it's not supposed. But then the video that we just saw, and even the page for legacymakers.com is there. Everything, like I said, everything can be accessed from your app. That's really cool. And of course, the links, etc. And
But they do, in order to do that, they do have to pay, George.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's why I was saying before, making an investment in yourself. We were spending, for those of you that have been in network marketing 10 years or longer, you remember before we had to buy tons of catalogs. We had to buy stuff. We had to spend so much money in different tools. And today we don't have to. It's much less expensive. Much less expensive.
Did you see the videos right away, Antoinette, on your front page under the team? Because I'm not seeing them. They didn't come.
No,
Okay,
no,
neither.
it let me in, so it says
Oh,
that
no.
I'm in, George. I guess we'll play with it tonight, but it did let me into your, it says I'm with you, George, but it doesn't show anything yet.
No, it
Right.
show. Oh no, doesn't show the video that I show you.
No, not yet.
No.
It doesn't
Yeah.
let you click on the team. Mine, I can see that I'm joined, but I'm
Okay,
not
yeah, I'm
able to
gonna
get any
check.
further.
I'm gonna check with JJ because Edwin and I use the same app. It's why we couldn't test it ourselves.
Same. I'm in, but I can't see any videos.
Okay,
Yeah.
right now we're sharing only one. Let me check, make sure that the sharing is
I just went to menu in the top right-hand corner of that page though, and that's where it's showing me. I click on media and it shows me his media then. So it's kind of a different area. It's not in tools. It's actually on the join page.
Oh,
Say that
and the
again?
video's there. Okay.
So where you did the join, if you click up at the, if where you went to join and put the 7777 in, on the top right-hand corner, it says menu. And
Okay.
under menu, then I got, then you can see his media. So it's on like a total, it's not
Oh, okay.
falling under tools on our main screen. It's falling under that business area.
Okay.
And for me, because I have an Android, it doesn't
Oh.
say menu, but that's why I said we could play with it tonight.
Yes,
What's
we
the
can.
video?
Yeah.
What's the video called? Because there's a lot of videos here under that menu.
Are supplements
there
helping you or not? Are supplements helping you or not? Basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll look.
And you can find it on our channel too. You can upload the link yourself if you had the pay media.
Yeah.
And by the way, the pay media is so important because $95 and Danny, you were in a company we were before. We were paying what, $19.95 per month, I think,
Yeah.
Yes.
for
Yeah.
an app that didn't do as much as we do here.
But
Exactly.
there's a lot, you are correct, a lot of videos in there. So I don't know if that's the right area or not.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna play with it tonight because I'm sharing only one video. They're not supposed
Here's
to.
a search. Hey, what was the name? Supplements helping you or not?
Yes, are a supplement helping you or not? Yeah.
I
And this
don't
is
see it.
on the right side on the chat. I post the link in case you want to go straight to the channel.
Yeah, I've got that, but I just want to see if it works in here.
Yes, we are gonna play more because the app again we are playing with it. It's why I have not gotten as deep yet, but there are so many things. You can create your own video presentations. You can upload your own video, by the way, up to 3 minutes, but you can create a whole presentation. For example, let's suppose that you're talking to somebody who wants to say, well, I would like to use a product. What product you recommend me? You can upload a video, say, hey, it was great talking to you. But below, you see the videos, the 3 videos that I recommend to watch. First, start with the number 1 and then go to the 3. I talk to you later. That's it. And you can do it now. It's just that I'm playing it right now with aesthetics and other things to teach it later. But you have to have the paid app for all that. And by the way, it's only $10 equivalent of $9.95 per month or $95, I think, per year.
It's a tax write-off. Go buy it.
Holy! And you sponsor one person and pay for the whole thing.
I just look, it's 99 for the year.
This is the cool thing.
Yeah.
One person come in and you can pay for the whole thing. And if that person become a leader, it's paying you for the rest of your life. It's like having it for free.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have my business card under more so that I go to one place to send my business card, or I have something that doesn't have 3 on it because I don't want them looking at.
I agree.
So you could have like a picture of you that says, it was great to meet you when you're out meeting somebody new. If you're like warm chatting, or if you're at an event, you can add your QR code. I mean, anything you want, you can add there.
Yes.
It's like the digital business cards we used to have, George, kind of.
That's right. And